HooHooHooRobin.
Let's go to Steve in Kentucky. The phones are just ridiculous, so we just gotta go with this a little bit longer.
That's fine.
We'll try to move on to something else. Go ahead, Steve.
It's all good.
Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, Ned.
Yes.
You said you and this Joe Rogan used to work out together?
Yeah, a long time ago when he first came into town, like in the early 90s, when he did this TV show called Hardball on Fox. That's like his first TV show. We were actually friends. We'd go work out. I'd hang out at his house. He's a really good pool player. I'm a shitty pool player, but I try. So we used to go hang out before. We were actually, decent friends.
Yeah, well, my question is, it sounds to me like he's got some issues. Did you ever date his wife or his sister or mother?
No, I never banged any of his friends.
Well, now that would give him a viable issue.
But if I had...
It sounds to me like he's got some problems there or something. I mean, hell, you're comedians, you tell jokes. I drive a truck, and I hear a joke that might apply, say like to bikers or something, and you change it to fit truck driver. This truck driver said this or this, whatever.
Right.
All right.
And,
yeah, but sometimes they don't work. You can't say, how do you babysit a Polish person? You wet their lips and stick them to the wall. That doesn't work.
That's the truth.
All right, let's go to Texas. Mike, what's up?
Should have went with the Velcro on the ceiling and have him jump on the bed.
Just wanted to tell El Presidente Mancia that he misheard them, that he was saying, they were saying the Pinocher, not the Punisher.
Oh, that would be funny. See, that's a good line.
Now, what is that?
Here's what it is.
Spanish for pussy.
Panocha is pussy in Spanish.
Oh, so they were calling you pussy.
So, Pinocher is a version of Panocha.
All right, maybe you just.
By the way, I don't steal, but you're not a comedian, so fuck you. I'm taking that line.
You know what? I'd buy a pussy hat.
The funny thing is, on the 5 freeway, in between, that's what it says, Panocha. In between L.A. and San Jose, there's actually a road called Panocha Road. And then Little Panocha Road.
Little Pussy Road.
And everybody that speaks Spanish just laughs their fucking ass off. And white people have no idea because it's like Pussy and Little Pussy Road.
Yeah.
It's the funniest shit ever.
I was wondering if it was a 6-lane highway. Let's see.
Wow.
A couple more here. Mike in Delaware. Mike?
What's up?
Hey.
I have a question.
Yeah.
He was on the other radio show and talked with an attitude about Rogan. He said that he didn't sit in the back of the room. He doesn't listen to him. Rogan was coming in and out listening to his bits.
I never said I don't listen to other comics. I never said that. When I go to the comedy store, listen, when I go to the comedy store, like every other comic, I don't know if you know this, but a comedy store is where like comics hang out and do 15 minutes each. We all hang out and watch. That's what we do. We're comedians. You know what I mean? And so I never said that I don't watch. I said I don't have time when I'm doing 50 weeks a year to go hang out and try to steal people's shit.
Yeah,
if I wanted to.
I've been to the comedy store dozens of times, and these guys are all there at the same time waiting to go up. Of course you're sitting there watching.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do. The room's dark. You can't even play cards or anything.
And you're sitting there watching and waiting for the light to go on so you can go on next. Because let's be honest. Comics are pieces of shit, and we want to go on. And more than anything, you see comics back there just waiting for that light to go on.
Yeah.
And when that light goes on,
that's it.
That's it. We're like, I'm next.
Every comic's intro should be, our next act has a void in his life he fills with the adulation of strangers. Please welcome Daddy Never Hugged Me, searching for some type of meaning in his hard existence.
Please
the
laugh or
self-centered
he'll
prick
kill himself.
He could be German, could be Mexican. We think he's Honduras.
Let's
We know him as Ned, but it's Carlos Mencia.
I was at the zoo the other day.
All right, Jesus. Flea from Cringe Humor. Go ahead, Flea.
Hi, Carlos. What's up?
I want to preface this by saying Flea is on the line here going, put me on the air with this guy.
That's right. I did say that. Carlos, you are unfunny. You're a hack. Nobody likes you. From any website. I'm from Cringe Humor, and that's not even the point. Waxag, Opie Anthony, nobody likes you. You are unfunny.
Flea,
What?
You can't deny that the guy is funny and he's successful. Well, how can you say no one likes him?
No denying that he's successful, but a lot of people who are unfunny
Comedy Central just picked up his second season of Mind of Mancia. He's going to sell out Caroline's all this weekend. So where does this no one likes him?
No, I'm not saying that.
You could say you don't like him. You could say the gang at cringehumor.net doesn't like him. But to say no one likes him, it's kind of silly. I mean, he doesn't even have to defend that.
It's a small niche on the West Coast that likes him. It is that.
By the way, I just sold out in. I'm selling out in New York, and I'm already sold out next week in Richmond, Virginia, and last week I sold out in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That is a niche of the Southwest, right?
You what I think.
That area.
But that's fine. I never said.
Flea, I'm trying to.
Every fucking 5 minutes and nobody cares.
Flea, I'm trying to help you out. Your argument is ridiculous when you say no one cares. That's not true. The guy's very successful. He's been for many years, and this Comedy Central show is blowing up. You can't say that no one likes him. That's stupid.
No, it's true. There are people that like him, but it's that small niche. It is that group.
You're going to call Chris Rock next and tell him to stop saying nigga?
Listen.
Yeah, but at least when Chris Rock does it, it's funny. Carlos does it.
But don't listen to me. Don't watch my show. I'm not forcing me down anybody's throat. This is what you guys don't fucking understand.
Is that the new promo Comedy Central's running from you?
You know what? Yeah.
Don't listen to me.
The promos were, I think, we gave them a voice. We're getting lawyers. We know people are going to. Half my show is reading hate mail. If you don't like my shit, don't. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Don't fucking call me a spick and then pretend that race isn't an issue. Don't fucking come in here and go, it doesn't matter, fucking spick. Obviously it fucking matters. You're racist, and I don't give a shit that you are. Go watch whoever you want to watch.
Are you calling me racist?
No, somebody earlier called.
But have you watched Mind of Mancia?
I've seen it once, and I didn't like it, so I don't watch it.
And that's awesome.
Well, that's what you should say.
Good for you.
Other people are, and they're enjoying
it. Yeah, but to me, it's tiresome material. It's hack voices. It's not.
Be nice and just say it's not your cup of tea.
It really isn't my cup of tea, but you know what? It's also not a lot of other people's. And you know what? It's just.
All right, Flea.
What Flea? What is your favorite comedy show?
Oh, that's a good question.
My favorite. I actually don't watch TV.
Hang up on this fucking asshole.
Once.
See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking. That's why I don't like responding to this stuff.
Ryan,
it's stupid.
Yes.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Hey, I had a question. You said that Joe's just starting shit with you, but when you went on that radio station, all the stuff you said was fake. You made all that shit up.
The only thing you could say I made up is the story that a couple of comics told me about, telling him. That's the only thing. Everything else.
Joe never paced back and forth in the back of the room like you said.
Dude, if Joe never watched me perform, how could he know that I steal shit?
Joe, after that show that night, Joe went right outside. He went back in for like a 1 minute. You made it sound like he was back and forth. That's why Joe got probably so upset. That you're just making up a bunch of shit.
That
and I
he
do
watches,
know a
he
comedian
watches me perform?
that you stole from.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell you who he is.
All right, Ryan.
You see what I'm fucking saying? And I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm surprised it didn't end with a...
This is too much fun. It really is just a mess.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And listen, like I said, for all you guys that want to check, call KBPI. It's a station in Denver. It's called the Locker Room Morning Show. And ask them if Joe hasn't been saying negative shit about me stealing for years. It's just finally I got pissed off. I finally got pissed off and was like, I'm tired of this guy fucking bad-mouthing me every time somebody says, hey, what do you think of Carlos Mancia? Oh, he fucking steals. Ask me what I think of Joe Rogan.
What do you think of Joe Rogan?
I think he's a funny guy. Personally, he doesn't get along with me. He's got a problem with me. I got no problems with him.
But that's boring.
That's it.
We want to hear you say something.
He just doesn't want to get in a grapple hold.
Yeah, really.
On the stage of the Comedy Store.
You know what? Because if I really disliked his comedy or personal or something, I would. I really would.
Yeah.
But I don't. I don't hate on other comics.
Well, obviously you like his material. It's given you a good living for many years.
I'm telling you, dude. His material. Listen, if you add the word beaner to his stuff, holy shit.
Well,
Mexicans eat it up.
I'm going to look forward to the Zoo bit when I come down to see you.
I don't know what the guy's problem is. I really don't.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the difference in demeanor. I'm laughing. Dude, he was in here pissed.
And that was after the pot lollipop. So.
Yeah, there was a little pot involved.
Pot lollipop.
Someone is like yelling at me on the instant feedback. The Jew from Whackback. Hey, Opie, isn't motherfucking Howard Stern popular? We never questioned his popularity, you ass. We questioned if he's actually doing an entertaining show anymore.
See what I mean?
We never questioned Howard Stern's popularity.
Yeah, but I think that's what the guy's getting at, is that you can be popular and not funny. Like you were telling that guy, look, Carlos has a show.
Okay.
He got picked up, blah, 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 but, you know, he could still be popular. And what you were saying is, look, he's done that, and that guy's pointing out Howard.
But no, it's different because Flea's like saying that no one finds Carlos, funny.
Right, that would be like us saying no one finds Howard entertaining.
And that would sound completely ridiculous.
Fair. Right.
We question how he treats his own people, fellow employees.
It's like saying everyone thinks there's a Bondo monkey.
And we've also
fucking bombing with the Bondo monkey here.
We've also stated
there's one.
That he's not trying anymore. He's still putting on an entertaining show because the numbers show it, but we don't think he's trying anymore. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit.
Bondo
That's
monkey
a little
hangs
different
out
than
with
what
the
Flea was trying to
chupacabra.
say. And what about this civilization?
I think he's a fake Jew, Howard. Phony Jew.
For Jew.
For Jew. All right, we should take a break.
Yes.
Do you want to still hang, Carlos?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And I
love you guys. I've always loved you guys.
I forgive you, Adam. For trading my
bit. These two have been eyeing each other since that.
I got a blast from the
sandwich.
Past.
Yeah.
Your
devil
ex-producer was actually in San Jose at that big theater thing that we did.
Yeah.
So we were talking about you the whole time. It was awesome.
Good old Rick. He's doing all right, I hear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After he got fired from here, he's at that station over there.
Well, he's got fired a couple times.
He's got to be a good boy, man. Because they sent him to the capital of homosexuals and Asians, two of his favorite targets.
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, we have more songs of him bragging on gay people and Asians.
Well, he's already in trouble with the Asian community.
Oh yeah, he didn't do anything, and he was in trouble just for moving there.
And they're on like the websites going, Godzilla's coming.
Yeah, that's how they picture Rick, blowing fire out of his mouth and stepping on their building.
He come fast. He come from East Coast.
All right, Gary Hoey, you should get us out of here for a while.
Wait a minute. Make sure
GaryHoey.com.
Before he starts playing, Carlos's tape recorder is going to interfere with his amp.
Yeah, turn
so
off
if you
your
could
tape
turn off
recorder.
your tape recorder.
I apologize. Hold on, let me get stenographer. Get out of the room. Get out of the goddamn room.
We actually had people email us saying that you stole something from us. I'm going to start this by saying, obviously, that did not happen. Remember when you were in here and we
you guys turned me on to the idea of the guy that shit in the, and what we did was we gave him an award.
Right, that's all it was.
We gave him a Titiri award for you know.
The guy that they found in the
porta potty.
In the porta potty looking at girls as
Right.
they were taking dumps.
Right.
You were here, we had a lot of fun with that, and then it ended up on your show.
Yeah.
But of course something like that should end up on a comedy show.
Yeah, but
And it was completely different.
We just gave him an award.
No, I understand. I'm not saying you did it.
Yeah.
It's just this is how people think.
And they
at
did
times.
the story, I think, on Weekend Update on SNL and The Daily Show. So it was an AP
Those
story.
motherfuckers stole it from me.
Fucking stole it.
Sons of bitches.
There are times that there's just obvious shit. Like Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise are having a baby, right?
Right.
So I was watching Leno and Letterman last night. They both had the exact same joke. So who ripped off who, or was it that the obvious thing?
Yeah, but
They talk about it
Leno's
too.
not really Mexican.
That's true.
He's not?
Nope.
You know,
He's
that was
German.
That was the only timely joke Letterman had, and then he's talking about crime in New York City and rats. It's like, Jesus, dude.
Wasn't Carson doing those jokes before he went out to L.A.?
It's like
those are old New York bits.
Get out of your compound and walk around a while and see what's going on in New York.
Yeah, you won't hear the comics.
Out of touch.
You won't hear either of these comics bashing Letterman.
It's okay. I'll whatever.
Bash Letterman? What did I say earlier? You won't get young guys to talk shit about me. You won't get me to talk shit about Letterman.
Nope.
He still refers to hookers hanging out in Times Square. It's like, Have you been down there in the last decade?
Yeah, it's clean.
There's not a hint of a hooker down there anymore.
Yeah. It's a shame. I couldn't find one last night anywhere.
But it's
crazy.
Where are they?
It's
Where are the
surprising.
hookers at?
It's surprising to me that he obviously has writers or he has writers around him. You would think they would be brave enough to go. Dave, the hookers or something. They're not there anymore.
Right.
He had a great
the joke
Mayor
still
Abe
works,
Beam
but
joke.
He should hire my writers. Dude, my writers, holy shit, when they write something that's funny, they do not fucking let it go. I mean, I had to say a couple times, like right before we taped, guys, we need to write a different fucking joke for that. But it's funny. Well, when you have the show of Lookner, the mind of Lookner, you can put it on your fucking show. But it's a mind of Mancia. We need a different joke. These guys, oh my God, they cling to that shit.
Well, if you ever
really
need an
funny
example
guys,
of pounding something into the ground, it's this program right here.
Speaking of which, Mike from California. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, you guys are fucking great. You are blowing up out here in California. I put XM in all my work trucks, and I won't hire a fucking guy unless I listen to your fucking show.
Thank you, you fucking fuck.
Hey, isn't that comedy? You got to say the fuck F word.
Yeah.
That's right.
Used to be a fucking Stern fan. Started listening to you guys. The guy's just not funny anymore. Mancia, I've never listened to you, man. I got to be honest, but you haven't been very funny on the show today. And guys, I got to call you out. You haven't played all the radio clips of him talking shit about Rogan, about how Rogan was standing backstage. He said that shit. You guys should play that just to be fair. I think Joe's a funny guy, and, if I had to go to war, obviously, who do you want on your side, right? So,
real war with fighting involved?
Seriously, if there's a real war, you want me, because I got much more backup. Much more backup.
I think Joe could take him single-handedly.
Nazis or Spicks, man?
Huh?
Nazis or Spicks?
Yeah, the Beaners. I'm telling you.
Nazis and Spicks, that's a good combination.
Yeah, that's who you want, dude.
That's who Carlos is going to bring to the fight.
German bean
Mike,
dip.
here's the deal.
That's right. Beaner schnitzels.
Mike, we could go on.
Good, I'll give you that.
We could go on for hours. What are we supposed to do? Replay Joe Rogan's entire appearance? Hold on. That's what I was gonna say. We did tell Joe that Carlos was coming in because when that was all going down, lucky us, we're like, whoa, Carlos is coming in within a week or 10 days of that appearance. I forget. Probably a little over a week. So I said, Joe, you got the hotline. Get up early and call if it's a big deal. I think we did a good enough job, like confronting Ned, Punisher, and we played some highlights, and we asked Anthony asked some tough questions, but questions I wasn't going to ask him.
Everything was answered.
Yeah.
By the way,
how far do you want us to go with this? If Joe Rogan cares that much, he'd call our show and go at it with them. I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you,
I'll be
sir.
looking for you at the Yankee game. We got you last night out here in Cali.
Yeah, well, it's all tied up back to the stadium. We'll see how it goes.
All right, guys, I'll be listening. Thanks a lot.
All right, Mike.
Bye.
Yeah, that little friggin' Chinese guy on the mound last night.
Right. Well, it's weird because, now it looks like we're picking sides because now we got Carlson here. We did the best we can. And then when Joe shows up next time, we'll kiss his ass and make you look stupid. So
I am not going to...
I'm just fucking with you.
You don't understand. This is radio.
Yeah.
I got some emails going, dude, fucking Opie hung out with you before. He didn't defend you. And I was like, dude, that's radio. They're putting on it. They're doing a show, you fuck. That's what they're supposed to do.
I like when Rogan comes in and goes off like he did, and then to have you come in and answer it.
That's great.
That's
People are listening,
all we
right?
were looking for.
Exactly.
That's it.
Bravo.
Bravo.
In the end, do I care? No.
Neither do I.
No.
Neither do I. Because here's the thing. It's like I haven't done any material. You know what I mean? We haven't done like the normal type of interview where you guys ask me some shit and then I go off on Hurricane Katrina victims and all that kind of stuff. You know?
You got some hurricane material?
Please.
Who doesn't, right?
Please. But that's my point. So I haven't done any of that. So people that have never heard me are like, fuck, man, there's nothing funny about what's going on in there.
Oh, no.
Robin,